Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Resident Evil. Remember, this is the talking playlist. We are getting ready to head on out there and explore more of this mansion. We've dropped off most of the faces that we need. So now, I'm thinking that we'll explore this area a bit. On the second floor, right-hand side of the mansion. And let's do it. Hopefully we have enough space to carry everything out of what we'll find up there. Suppose we could leave the oil canister here. Our flask, but no, we'll bring it with us. I would think that one of the most important things to do in a mansion like this is understand the layout of it. So you know which rooms you can back up into, which ones you end up might getting stuck in as dead ends if you need to defend yourself from a horde of these creatures. Positioning is very important. Especially, and taking stock of the weapons, I suppose, that we're using to know how we can best handle them. Certain things. Oh my god. Case in point, that situation, which we knew we could run back and avoid that zombie. I think the room is too dark to search it at the moment. Let's light this candelabra. we're getting really lucky with the headshots where we are. Will you take the musical score? The beginning and last sections of the music are missing. That was a new experience with that zombie rushing out of the room like that earlier. Normally, that happens after I see the zombie in this hallway. I don't know what caused it to come out like that, other than random chance. To drop some of these items back off in our chest and come back out to explore more places. We won't need the green herbs, at least I hope not, and we won't take the fuel canteen with us. I will usually, actually I will always, kill the other zombie we just headshotted as well in that chamber, because I believe that zombie also will leave that room to follow you into that narrow hallway. I'm not that good at avoiding zombies grabbing me, so I will almost always elect to kill them. As you can see, with all of the kills we've been getting via our knife, we have quite a few leftover bullets now. 52 left for us to use. That is amazing. We're going to go back to the one hallway where our friend Kenneth was being eaten by that zombie at the very, very beginning of the game. There is another room we haven't searched. There's a door just to the left of us. However, I have a very, very, very bad feeling about going through that door. When I was replaying the game earlier, I just elected not to explore it. I don't remember what's down there, but I remember that I always avoided it once I had opened it up once, and I'm not going to go down it this time either. Maybe in the silent version I'll do so. Oh, no. Let's go in and see it. At least I can talk about maybe what I remember when I come down here. I remember this being very bad, though. Foliage plant. Someone was using the bench in place of a stand. Oh, this guy. We're here now. Let's grab the knife, which is a funny item to give us here. Let's look at him. It's Forrest from the Bravo team. There are deep wounds all over his body. Could have torn him up like this. We run right now. We turn around and we just run for the way we came from. This is where he was. I thought he was in the residence. I think we're safe. So Forrest is unique among the zombies. He might be awake now, but I'm not sure. I don't actually know how he works, but if you shoot him, you die. He is armed with all sorts of grenades, I think, on him. So you can't kill him, you can't harm him at all, or the grenades go off and you die instantly. I want to say that if you walk further down that passageway, I think there's ammunition or herbs down that far dead end down there. However, Forrest will wake up. I believe he then patrols the mansion looking for you, or I seem to remember that happening. I can't speak to it very well, though. It has been a long, long time since I had done that. We had unlocked the door we just passed earlier. That was the room where zombies came through the windows. It would begin rattling at this point, hinting that the zombies are interested in coming out into this hallway. Looks like a bar or game room. A wooden counter made of oak. It gives off a pleasant aroma, like fine wine. An expensive-looking grand piano. Can we use this here? Not yet, at least. We need the other parts of the music. musical score. Sheet music. Moonlight Sonata. The complete musical score of Moonlight Sonata.
It's me, Chris.
Rebecca.
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play? What was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
Sure, we'll let Rebecca practice.
Sure. But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
We will come back to her. Is there anything we still have to explore around here, though? Supposedly, there's something else of interest in here. I don't know what it is that we missed. Let's leave and come back. We'll just walk around a tiny bit. Suppose we could deal with the zombie that we left alive in the cellar. I generally like burning the bodies, and I don't think I actually want to use a flash grenade to kill it. No, we should leave it there. Let's just walk around for a tiny bit and then come back. So, I like to quickly say that Chris is in no place. He's not in the... He's not on the team that gets to criticize Rebecca's playing of Moonlight Sonata, given what we just heard from him. Not only is Rebecca able to play the song, and it sounds at least somewhat like it, but Chris played 4 chords, which didn't sound anything remotely like Moonlight Sonata. And Rebecca is just that good that she was able to recognize the song Chris played from 4 notes that sounded nothing like Moonlight Sonata. And then Chris asks her, what was that? Like, he has room to talk. And he says it in such a way that I refuse to believe he was being sarcastic with that statement. It's just very, very funny to me. I don't really have anything to do. We've completed all the other rooms that we were supposed to search. I guess we can quickly talk about how my non-talking playthrough is going. It's going worse and better than this one, in a way. I have managed to dodge a few zombies that I did not do here, and in retrospect, it was lucky I did that. I've been very unlucky in that one, with the corpses that I was... for burning them. None of them, I believe, had been on top of each other. I'm almost completely out of fuel. And I have many more zombies to kill. with 52 bullets, I've been tempted to show you what happens when you go down the one corridor, but that will probably still be a giant mistake. You'll use all your bullets, and you will need a few of them. Actually, there is something we can do. There is one hallway we haven't explored that we have access to. Let's go and explore it. We're going to end up fighting a dog in that hallway, though. You might have seen that the corpses out here vanished. I don't understand why these corpses vanish. I think you can safely avoid them. The first time, you have to actually dodge them, but then when you come back here later, they are gone anyway, even if you didn't kill them. These zombies that were in that graveyard, they're not there on easy or very easy mode, I believe. We could fire our gun to kill a crow or two. However, they're very tricky to hit because you have to aim up at them as they fly at you. And I think they actually take 2 bullets to kill. And meanwhile, you're being pecked as they attack your face. So, it's a waste of ammunition. Well, I fired a shot facing the completely wrong way, but the dog leaped facing that way as well, so I'll totally take that. There's something written in the indentation. The defiler of the accursed coffin. Well, now we know what we're trying to do. Or rather, why we need the 4 masks. Okay, let's make our way back to Rebecca now. This game does feature some very round, like a stretch as to why you need to get certain things to unlock certain other things. This place definitely feels like a giant, again, I think I mentioned in the last video, a giant test to see if anyone in here can survive traps or tricks. Kind of like just a dungeon. It may seem a little weird leaving Rebecca to play the piano all alone by herself in that room without anyone to protect her. Not that she needs protecting, she can use a gun, but she might be so distracted, a zombie could walk in there and try to attack her. However, Rebecca will be perfectly safe. And if we were to stay in the room, she wouldn't, I think, be able to successfully play the music. We actually have to leave and then come back. I don't know if this is time-based. Or if it's just based on the number of rooms you enter, or the amount of things you have completed. Richard is also fine. He's resting in the safe room, and no zombie will disturb him.
Chris, I think I got it.
Practice makes perfect.
What's this?
I forgot an item we need. I'll be right back, everyone. Rebecca will just stand here looking adorable, pondering what's behind that secret door, but she won't check it. This emblem above the fireplace is what we need.
Be careful, Chris.
We've already killed the plant. Oh, which would have been over in the other side. Trevor's diary. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a meager plate of food and said, "Sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons." That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family, I hope they are all right. I decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you are safe. How many days later is this? 2 days later. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said that they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory's coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remembered that men in the lab coats said something like, "Most likely your family's already... I pray for their safety." Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be easy. I have to get past all the booby traps. Tie your eyes. Gold emblem. Have to try to remember for my own sake. I want to say this room fills with poison if you mess it up. I think. By mess it up, I think I mean take too long, but I don't remember. It's been so long. Oh, don't call Rebecca a piano, Chris. You can't play her like that. Sorry. that works. Some special mechanism behind the wall, which is wired to this one. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. The long sword is striking the person through the head, and the short sword through the chest. We have a picture of a helmet here, which would be the head, and just a normal suit of chest armor. Let's turn the large gear, which will turn the small hand. Nice touch. We're going back to the other safe room. The one we visited pretty often, not near Rebecca. Where we will prepare for the first boss battle that we're going to be doing. This is an optional boss fight. To my memory, you don't have to do it. I think it adjusts... If you win the battle, I believe it adjusts a later boss fight. The hit points? I don't remember what happens if we win. I just know I'm interested in winning it. The item we'll earn for our efforts will be the last mask that we need. Okay, we need the key to get in the room. We will take the shotgun with us. And 2 uses of herbs. The shotgun is a fantastic weapon for dealing with normal zombies as well. If you wait until they're just about to grab you when they make their lunge, and you hold the shotgun up, I would think you get an instant headshot on them. So if you're running low on fuel, keep that in mind. Probably much more important on higher difficulty levels, where there's more zombies and even less fuel. I think you get 3 or 2 uses of fuel on hard. On easy, I think they have 5 uses of it.
poison.
Chris!
I need serum.
Serum. I remember seeing it. I'll be right back. Just hang in there.
I believe you can just rush out of the room after grabbing the mask instead of having to fight the snake. We have to go, yep, over there where the serum was before. I'm surprised Rebecca did not take any with her. So you can grab the mask and run out. I think if you do that, the snake has more hit points later. We will that's not the last we have seen of that creature. Rebecca doesn't have any extra clips, and any zombies, to my knowledge, that you did not defeat will be waiting in their hallways or respective places to eat you. In the past, I've done that battle without taking a scratch, but so far, I have not remembered how best to fight the creature. If you get pinned in between it and like when it's circling on the inside of it, on the inside of its circle, there's not much you can do to avoid taking the hit. There must be more, I suppose, than just applying the serum directly. Otherwise, why didn't Chris or... well, actually just Chris take some serum for himself? Rebecca's normal outfit is a medic outfit. She's wearing body armor. It says medic on the back of it in white and red. And she has a health pack strapped to her back, if I recall correctly.
How you feeling?
What happened?
You were bitten by a poisonous snake and fell unconscious. Easy.
Oh, my head's killing me.
You should be fine, because I gave you a shot of serum. But again, don't do anything...
That you wouldn't do? I'll try to remember that. I owe you one.
Oh, thank God I made it in time.
Thank you, Rebecca, very much as well for being here when that happened to us. She won't leave the room. Well, actually, she might not be there if I was to turn around and come back, but that's one of the bosses defeated. Now it's time for the second. Or, yeah, I guess you can call that a boss. We're stopping by the storage first. Actually, then do you need to do that? No, you don't. this mask, it is time to finally see what's inside this tomb. Tricky no matter which weapon I decide to use. Easier with the shotgun though, Tim. Some more shotgun shells. There's a switch. Press it. There's something here. Stone and metal object. An emblem is carved on the octagonal object. Okay, that was a rather difficult Red Skull zombie. He managed to grab us. We almost died, actually. That slash probably reduced us to 2/3 of our life, and its bite reduced us by another half. I probably could have let it bite us and used daggers to force it away. You can't use daggers, as you can see, when you're grabbed from behind. And we're going to place this symbol... Oh, I wanted to go that way. Into the indentation it needs. And then we're going to double back to the stash to call the session and save the game. And prepare for the next episode. Goodness. It's a good thing Chris doesn't have any open wounds and that herbs and or first aid spray can be used to treat the horrible cuts, slashed bones, and everything else that he probably has after fighting such a creature. I'd also probably be very worried about getting whatever disease these things have. Although, perhaps it doesn't spread that way? I don't know if we ever covered what makes the virus spread a certain way. The emblem is also used, if I recall correctly, on another door. We'll be able to take the emblem off of that one soon. Okay, everyone. Thank you guys for watching this. Hope you guys have found it fun. It's a shame I took like 4 bites from that snake too. Had to actually use a few healing items, which is good. To remind me that I'm not as good as the game as I like to think I am. Never had another moment of like slashing that one zombie in the bathroom to death. That was so well done. Okay, we can leave the shotgun shells here. I think the shotgun as well. We'll take everything else we have, though. Oh, sorry, we'll leave everything else we have when we step out for the next video. I'm just moving it something up here. Alright, you guys don't need to watch this. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.